Hey, how's it going, YouTube? So here's another video. This is a modified push day, and this is because I had some pain in my sternum uh, with my muscle. Every time I kind of flexed my chest, it would hurt. So I kind of had almost a whole week off, and I could tell it was kind of there still, but not nearly as bad. So this is me kind of just modifying it. I'm not going crazy deep, even though it looks like I am going pretty deep. And I think I take it easy on the weights. I take it easy on the sets. I'm just trying to take it easy. So I think this whole workout, it's it's close to failure, not to failure, but it's still taking it pretty easy, just because I didn't want to like make things worse, but I wanted to make sure I was still moving the muscle, getting blood flow in there, because the last thing you want to do is take too much time off. It wasn't that bad, so I felt pretty good enough to work out, and I've been gauging how everything was feeling in this workout, and this was I think it was like 2 weeks ago or something like that. So this one's kind of an old video, but I titled this "Push Day One with my cat" because I don't know if any of you all been following my videos on YouTube, but my cat always likes to hang out with me when I'm working out. And you'll see my dog too, Shilpi Kumar. She'll come and make a cameo here and there. I'm not sure in this video if she did, but you'll definitely see Winnie in here. So yeah, this is just a modified push day. I like to do two different kinds of flies, and I think maybe I should try and change this my fly movements up a little bit, just to get a little bit of different movement. So I might change this one out specifically, and I think I'll keep the incline cable fly that I do, the one where I'm like more at a low incline. I'll probably keep that one in, but I think I might change this one up to be standing and then have the cables up a little higher, just to see what that feels like for me as far as like shoulder, because I think this one does impact my shoulders and my biceps just a little bit, and it doesn't help the fact that I have a little bit of pain in my bicep where it connects to my elbow or the fold of the arm. So I think that's because of a couple things. First, I was overtraining my side delts specifically, I should say, and I think I just tweaked something in my left shoulder. I'm not sure, so I get a little bit of pain here and there. It's not that bad. I've been taking it easy, ramping it down slowly with the volume, but I have so I've been doing that, and then I think because of that, on top of my shoulder being a little tweaked, I think I'm relying a lot more on my biceps when I'm doing like the way like my arms stretch so far out for the flies, and then also with the pulling movements, I can kind of feel it. So I think I use a little bit more of my biceps. And then lastly, a lot of my bicep workouts, like just isolating the biceps, they're very focused in the stretched position. And I think it's just so much stress while they're stretched. And I'm already doing like a lot of volume on the biceps because of the back workouts as well, especially with the pull-ups. I do the pull down, and then I do the regular pull-up body weight, and then I do assisted pull-ups right after that. So it's a lot of pulling that requires the bicep. especially with the grip being semi supinated, like in between neutral and supinated, like at a 45-degree angle. So that also doesn't help. So yeah, there's just kind of a lot going on there. So I'm just been trying to take it easy. So I think this is why I am not pushing too hard. But going back originally to what I was saying is I am going to try changing out the fly to be more, to just be in a different position and see if I can still get really good pec stimulus without as much stretch on the biceps. And I have been keeping my elbows more bent when I am doing my flies, just because I notice it feels a little bit better on my bicep. So that's another thing. And look at her, just hanging around, wondering when am I gonna pet her. She's just sitting there like, well, are you gonna pet me or what? Pathetic. I'm leaving. that's what's going on in her head. We're just servants to her, you know. Cats are funny. And then so with this one as well, I think I did one working set, pushing, pretty close to failure. But again, this is more of like, take it easy, push as much as you can. But if you start feeling any discomfort, stop. And I think that's why I only did one set there. And then fast forwarding through my setup here, which I know I keep saying this, I do have that video getting ready for my review. I don't like it. I wish I can do it differently, but I can't really do that. So I think you guys are just gonna have to deal with the review. But I hope you guys like it when I do put it out. And if any of y'all have questions about it, or wish I could have done more about something with this Mikola machine, the Smith machine, please feel free to leave comments. Let me know what you're interested about it. I feel like the price just fluctuates a lot, but it's still pretty affordable. So definitely give that a shot. I like doing these with these overhead tricep, this workout with the straight bar. For me personally, I feel a better connection with my triceps if I use this straight bar, whereas if I use the rope, it feels like it's kind of pulling more on my wrist, not in a good angle, and then my elbows feel a little weird with the way that my wrists are kind of in a neutral position. So we're all different, so we have to take our anthropometry into account here. So whatever feels best for you, if using the rope feels better than straight, then that's what you need to do. But for me personally, using that straight part is just way more efficient, way more effective for myself. And it looks like, I believe that was the only set I was gonna do. And let's see, what am I changing out here? Oh, by the way, those smaller weights are from 10, 5. Oh boy, it's kind of glitching on me. And 2.5. Those are from Amazon, pretty affordable. And then the 25s and the 45s are from, oh boy, Rogue. They're just the regular steel or cast iron plates. Those were a bit pricey, but it's worth it because you want something that's not going to crack, something that's going to last for a long time, especially considering that the weather here in Texas is hot, it's cold, even though it's not supposed to be this cold, but it's cold now all of a sudden. It's dry, it's wet, it's dry, it's wet. So just something that's going to handle the temperature fluctuations, because this is my garage and it's not insulated thoroughly, and then the garage door is obviously not insulated, so that's not going to keep things out. So yeah, I just needed something that was going to last a little bit longer as far as heavier weights. because those lighter weights are more affordable, I just decided, okay, if something happens to them, it's just easier to replace those than it would be to replace like a 45 and a 25, because if you look on Amazon, they're still kind of pricey, probably not near the cost of Rogue, but I mean, if they're to break, crack, rust very easily, paint chips, whatever, it's not worth it at that point. So that's kind of my mindset behind that. These are one of my favorites, but I'm not using my wrist cuffs here because, again, I'm just trying to take it easy. I'm not trying to go too crazy. And I think the day before, if I did, I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what day this was, to be honest. If this is push day 1, because sometimes I do side delts on my leg days. And I know I was feeling fine to do legs. It was just chest I couldn't do. So I think my side delts were still sore from my leg day 2 days ago. I think it was 2 days ago. Yeah. So that's why I decided to do it with the regular handles instead of using the wrist cuffs, because I wasn't gonna, push too crazy. So I just did a couple sets here. I think this is the actual working set, or maybe I did 2 working sets here. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, the next video I'm going to upload is going to be an actual deload, and it is going to be push day again. I know it feels like every freaking workout I've been uploading lately is only push days. It's just because I forget to record. I just haven't been in the habit of recording lately. So I'm trying to build that muscle, and I'll make sure I can try and get that uploaded as well. But yeah, so this is the end of the workout, folks. And I'm just putting everything else away here. But yeah, let me know if there's anything you guys want to see, any questions you guys have. Feel free to leave any comments and like the video. Thanks for watching.